Welcome to the CarSys Garage Management System Setup Tutorial, Step 1. Now, first of all, we need to go to the URL location for CarSys, which is uk.carsys.online, and you should see a screen that looks like this. Next, you need to click here to sign up on the left-hand side, which will take you to the sign up page as shown. Please ensure that you complete all fields, and there is also a minimum requirement in the password field, which must include letters, numbers, and at least one special character. Now, an email confirmation will be sent to the address that you entered, and once you receive the email, you will need to click on the Confirm Your Account link. When you click on this link, it will auto-populate an email address and confirmation code field. Click on Confirm and you will be taken to the main login page where your email address and password will be auto-populated once again. And if they are not, you will need to manually enter them. Click on Login when complete, and at this point you are taken to the welcome screen as shown, and you will see a large blue Start button. Once you click on this, you will be taken to the Your Shop details page as shown. Now you'll see the term visit address. Now this is actually where you need to enter the workshop address. And of course, in the United Kingdom, we would replace state with county. And if the workshop has a different postal address, then click on the checkbox and complete the details requested. Complete all fields and then click Go to Dashboard. Now you are on the dashboard screen, and the first thing that we need to do is complete the garage administration section. And you will need to add at least one mechanic. So let's go ahead and set that up. Click on the green button, Add a Mechanic, and complete the form. Now, not all fields are required, but those marked with an asterisk must be completed. The date in service field means the employee's start date, and functions by default will contain mechanic. However, if, for example, this mechanic is also an MOT tester, then you will need to select this also from the drop-down menu, otherwise they cannot be booked onto an MOT job. Now we need to change tabs now before pressing save or done. The address tab is not a required field, but work hours is. Now at this point, you need to decide whether your mechanic works the same hours as those that you will set for the business, or he works custom hours. Click on the work hours tab, and if you don't do anything on this tab, it will use the same working hours as the business. Now you can also set up employee break times here. If left blank, it will use the business break times, or you can set up custom break times for each mechanic. Now we do this so that the system does not book jobs for this specific mechanic during their break times. When complete, please make sure that you press Done and not Save. This will take you to the employees list page, and you will see your newly created mechanic here. However, you are not finished just yet, and you need to enroll your new mechanic so that you can assign them work. Now you do this by double clicking on their name or clicking the pencil icon under the heading Actions in the right-hand menu. You should now see a new tab called User. Click on this and enter the mechanic's email address. Then click on Send Invitation Email. You should see a confirmation message appear below the button that you just clicked on. Now you or the mechanic will now need to find the email invitation, just like we did with the workshop setup, and you will need to click on the same blue button, Log in to your account. But for this tutorial, please do not actually log in using that link. Now you can now add any additional mechanics if required, and once finished, click on the dashboard link on the left-hand menu. So you can now see from the dashboard view that we have moved forward one step in the setup. Now the next step is to set up invoice numbers, and you should see a prompt on the screen asking you to do just that. So click on the Add Invoice Numbers green button. Select Work Order Customer from the Invoice Type drop-down, add the current year, select the pattern type, so that's a 2-digit or 4-digit year, and that's probably all you need to do. When you are happy with the example format in the right-hand box, press the green Done button. Click on Dashboard once again, and you will see that we have moved forward a further step. Now the next important step is to create labour rates, and you will see an advisory message telling you just that. So on the far right of the screen, click on Add Labour Rates. Now on this page, code is the name that you want to call your labour rate, like standard, for instance, or even clutch repair. And you can have as many labour rates as you like. The hourly rate box, please ensure that you only enter numeric values here, like 55.00, to represent a £55 per hour labour rate. The VAT rates, typically in the United Kingdom, should be set to 20%. And it's worth noting that the description field here is not actually visible to the customer or printed on the invoice. It's merely a reference for your use only. You can either press Save if you want to add another labour rate, or Done if you're finished. Click Dashboard on the left-hand menu, and you have now completed the fourth step in the setup. We now need to connect the CarSys Garage Management System to the customer's Euro Car Parts account. So click on Add a Wholesaler to get started. Very important here for this. This link actually takes us to the Accounts Setup page, and that's the setup page for all types of accounts. So the first very important thing that we need to do is to select the General tab and then click on the Business Radio button, and then also the Supplier tick box. Enter Euro Car Parts Limited into the company name field and press the green Save button on the far right of the screen. For the next step, click on the General tab, scroll to the bottom of the page and click on the plus button, Order Accounts. You will see a large Euro Car Parts logo. Click on this and then enter your Euro Car Parts K8 account number in the username field and click on the green Add Order Account button. The next task is to add the workshop opening hours. So click on Add Opening Hours on the right-hand side of the screen. Complete the form by selecting the days that you will be trading and your opening hours. You can also add any workshop break times in this view, and the calendar will not book any repair work during those break times that you have selected. Once complete, press Done. And again, click on the dashboard link on the left-hand side. Now the final step is to accept the Haynes Pro user agreement. Effectively, the CarSys Garage Management System will not allow access to service schedules and repair times if the user agreement is not accepted. So click on I accept the Haynes Pro user agreement. You will then get a confirmation message stating that the agreement has been accepted, while at the same time returned back to the dashboard page. Now this completes the basic setup of the CarSys Garage Management System, which will allow the user to see and use all the key parts of the system. However, it is strongly suggested that all other areas of the system are fully and correctly set up, which will be covered in the next section of our tutorial. Thanks for your time, and I'll speak to you all again very soon.